¿Qué tal? Soy Rampage 83, estamos en directo en The Book of Unwritten. No tengo ni puta idea cómo se dice, está en inglés y no sé inglés. Tampoco me voy a poner a pronunciar si tengo ni idea cómo se dice. Es tontería, ya de hecho bastante que lo he puesto correctamente escrito en el título, así que con eso va que chuta. La guerra asolaba Antancia, la alianza de humanos elfos y enanos luchaba contra el malvado ejército de no sé qué. La guerra llevaba años y años devastando el país sin que nadie lograra imponerse. Pero ocurrió que en aquella época, la profunda desaparición, un viejo arqueólogo descubrió dónde se hallaba el artefacto del destino divino. El artefacto podía satisfacer cualquier deseo y decidir así la guerra, a favor de un bando u otro. Las sombras, lideradas por el brujo Munkus, hijo de archibruja Mondroga, y se habían hecho... Joder, esto va rapidísimo. Vamos a ver que por ahí vosotros.
Ivo, the courageous elven princess from the woodland realm. And the critter, a hairy creature from the Northlands, companion of the most brilliant of the heroes, Nate Bonnet, who is supposed to spend the rest of his life at the side of an elven princess, who deserved a kingdom and all the riches in the world, who should stop wasting time talking about himself in the third person. Ah!
Agarrarse una roca.
Good, good. This is good.
¿De qué
Although the
vale?
ground is still getting closer. Part of the jetty. At least some of it survived the explosion. If I'm lucky, this will go all the way up to the island. But somehow I really doubt it will.
Joder, con la cuerda, la puta su madre. Vaya aguante tiene, ¿eh?
Ow!
Oh, hi, Nate. How's it going?
Good. For now. Could it be that your spell didn't quite work out the way you planned?
I did tell you there were certain risks involved.
Alto riesgo, ¿eh? Bueno, no pasa nada, tampoco es que sea tan grave.
Risks? What risks?
Now, Jinn magic is a complicated affair. It's difficult to get the dose right, and when one hasn't done magic for a while, things can go a little bit wrong.
Like you killing me, for example?
Not intentionally.
I could use some help here, Benny.
Well, you did see what happened last time I cast the spell.
Time to make up for it, then. Now shake a leg.
Oh, I don't know. I might just end up making everything worse.
Para el tiempo, invierte la gravedad por lo que más quieras. Lanza un hechizo. Por favor, perdona las molestias. Me las arreglaré. Empeorar.
Can't you just stop time? Or wings! Give me wings! How about that?
Oh, this is all terribly complicated. I really don't feel up to it today, Nate.
Me ha tocado un genio tonto.
Benny!
Perhaps tomorrow? I really do need to think through what's happened today properly.
You get me out of the mess you got us into right now!
Please don't yell at me! I just can't take it anymore!
Benny! Ah! state he's in, we can forget about miracles. I gotta find something easy, something even he thinks he can do. A flying carpet. Is that too much to ask?
I'm not talking to you.
Why, you... I'm sorry I criticized your work, Benny.
And?
And that I shook your lamp. And everything else. You meant, well...
Well, all right then. I forgive you. What can I do for you?
Carpet!
A flying carpet. Shouldn't be too hard. Should I really dare? Am I really up to it?
Adiós.
Yes!
Bueno, salimos del embrollo.
What the heck? What happened here? No!
Vaya hostia, ¿eh? Detén la caída, trofeo ganado, limpiando la pizarra.
Welcome, adventurer. I am the tutorial, guardian of gameplay, explainer of controls.
Use the left stick to move the character.
Well done.
If you walk up to an object, context-sensitive actions will be displayed. Walk up to that big lever and press X.
Qué palanca, tío.
The robot has used the lever, as this seemed logical to him.
Now press circle so that the robot looks at the lever rather than uses it.
Excellent. The robot thinks the lever is working.
But if that's so, then where is the problem? That hatch over there, walk up to it and press X.
The little chap seems to think there are advanced engine mechanics hidden behind there. Perhaps that's where the problem is.
Press X again next to the hatch. The first time you press X will allow you to look, the second to use.
Why? Because after a player character has looked at something, the most logical thing to do next is use it.
It's quite simple. Press circle when you want to look at something, press X in order to do whatever that character thinks is the next most sensible move. Is the machine working again? Walk up to the lever and press X.
No.
Appears to be a new problem. Better take a closer look at the engine.
Adiós.
Oops, that wasn't very helpful. Please pick up both gears by pressing X. If you can reach several objects from one position, you can use the right stick to select the one you want to interact
Great work. Items you pick up will go into your inventory.
You open and close your inventory by pressing triangle. To use an inventory item, select it with X and then select the object that you want it to be used with.
Use one of the gears in your inventory with the engine of the town model. Excellent. Now the second gear. Perfect.
Venga.
Better oil the engine before you switch the machine back on again. That should do it. Time to crank it up.
Vale, el tutorial es lo peor, ¿eh? No están como los créditos.
Examine objects in the inventory in more detail. Pick up the damaged figure and the toolbox.
Voy a contactar esto.
Examine objects.
Abre tu inventario. Este es herramienta, tío. Abre el inventario con triángulo y pulsa círculo para examinar la caja de herramientas. Bueno, tío, pues a ver. Hostia.
Great. You found a few items in the toolbox.
You can use these items on each other by initially selecting the first object with X and then using it on the second object again with X.
Try to repair the figure in the inventory.
Intenta arreglar. Madre mía. Podría ser cortito, pero... Tengo ni puta idea de qué hay que hacer. Intenta arreglar la figura del inventario. Vale. ¿Y cómo se arregla la puta figura del inventario? Golpea.
Well done. Now place the figure back in its rightful place on the balcony of the castle and start the machine.
¿Y ahora qué?
Excellent. You are now ready. One last test before I go. If you press square, all interesting objects in the scene will be displayed.
Good luck with your adventures in the Book of Unwritten Tales 2.
Muy bien.
I'm worried about you.
Oh, Mother.
What's wrong with you?
Everything's fine.
No, you don't look well at all. Positively rotund. It is unseemly for an elf princess to cope with her frustrations by comfort eating. If you carry on like this, you won't fit into your wedding dress.
I don't have any intentions of marrying anytime soon.
Oh, darling, we've been through that already. Prince Lalilos is going to be arriving next week. You will like him. He's charming and... Look, he sent us a picture of himself and his sister.
Which of the two is the sister?
The elf nobility, unfortunately, has not got any unshaven Neanderthals to offer. You'll just have to get used to that.
I don't have the slightest interest in that person. Not anymore.
You are at the heart of the Elf Kingdom, in the castle of your family where you belong. No one here should be sad, tired, or fat. I only want what's best for you, Ivo.
¿Ahora qué? No se puede abrir. ¿Has visto realmente el príncipe de ese?
I didn't want to tell Mother, but I've not been feeling too well lately, Cheap. I'd say the same thing, but we elves hardly ever get ill. Yeah, you've got a point there. I spent almost a year in the human world, and they have some very strange ideas about personal hygiene. Well, I thought perhaps it's a curse. Oh, no, you won't. I'll take care of it myself. Mother would make a state occasion out of it. I don't know either, but I'm sure there's a medical book down in the library. No, rest is not what I need just now. And you really think it's appropriate for me to be locked in here too, eh? Yes, only what's best for me. She always says that.
Creo que estaba hablando con el puto pájaro todo el día.
Have you seen this prince? A vain river elf who's only interested in topping up his tan. I'm to spend hundreds of years in the company of someone I don't love? Huh, not me. And how? She will try anything and everything. Nothing's more important to her than getting me married off. Ugh.
Me voy a con la biblioteca y tú no me lo vas a impedir.
I'll go down to the library and look up what's wrong with me, completely alone, just like a grown-up elf. I'm not going to be stopped, neither by locked doors nor by you.
¿Qué pájaro hijo puta que le pasó al pájaro hijo puta? Mirar la flor.
A beautiful red flower. It was only put here a few days ago. Sometimes Mother orders a new plant that looks nice in my room. And then it's replaced and planted in the garden.
Vale, pues mirar más flores. Mirar el cubo. Ah, no, vale, que no.
The times when the others were here in the elf burrow, those were the best that I've ever had. The critter could never keep still when I was drawing him. He was always pulling faces and trying to make me laugh. Wilbur was so excited. He loves elves and our stories. He spent hours sitting with my father and listening to him talk about bygone ages. Complete idiot.
Ay, por favor. Descender hasta el jardín. Vale, ¿cómo desciendo hasta el jardín?
It may not be befitting of a princess, but this isn't the first time that I've climbed into the garden via the balcony, and it won't be the last.
Venga, tete.
I'm just doing my morning exercises.
Puto pájaro de mierda.
I wasn't going to. Of course, I could just ignore him and climb down into the garden anyway. He would, however, make a beeline to Mother and tell on me, and who knows what the two of them would cook up for me next.
O sea, tenemos que reventar el pájaro, ¿no?
A guard with a spear and shield, and like all elven figures, immaculate.
Bueno, el juego va haciéndose como una especie de rompecabezas, pulsando X. Ya. Por cierto, el muñeco se mueve como el culo.
Elven craftsmen have centuries to perfect their artistic skills. Only when everything is always perfect, then isn't everything always the same and somehow unimportant?
Figuras no.
An envoy from the Far East gave me this musical box years. Wherever I... Cheap Tube survived this adventure, even if we insist on exactly the opposite. He told everyone for months how he defended me from all the evils of the world, and then only just escaped with his tail feathers intact. I had my birthday during the few weeks. That was a big mistake. Wilbur didn't know that Mother... Hey, Chief. Most birds love a mirror because they believe they can see another bird in it. You just love them because you can't get enough of yourself. I'd be a bit less unbearable if I wasn't incarcerated in here. See you later. Yes, of course I'll be a good girl and stay in my room. My jewellery box serves as a podium for the vertically challenged narcissist. Could you please move aside? I want to get into my jewellery box. He doesn't listen to me anymore since I almost caused him to be roasted by fireballs, decapitated by swords, and eaten by monsters. Mother has permitted him to disregard any of my orders that go against her wishes. The interpretation is
Bueno, pues este juego es un juego de rompecabezas, gráficamente no está mal. Es bastante divertido, pero visualmente bastante agradable, pero es un juego, una especie de aventura gráfica, pero no me acaba de convencer y no me lo estoy pasando bien. Así que nada, voy a cortar el vídeo y lo borraré porque no lo veo yo. Eso que dura 20 horas, pero joder, 20 horas así.